Behind me here is the mighty Mekong. And for more than 800 kilometers, it forms the natural border between Thailand and Laos. And for the next few weeks, this beautiful stretch of water is going to be our guide as we explore this beautiful and underrated part of Southeast Asia. Along the way, I'll be stopping in small villages, exploring hidden corners of different provinces, and discovering stories of culture, history, food, and the incredible people who call this part of Thailand their home. So come and jump on my motorcycle and join me on this journey along the Mekong. Good morning and welcome back to our journey along the Mekong. I've woken up this morning nice and early here in a little guest house next to the beautiful three whale rock in Bueng Kan. In the previous episode we arrived here and we went up onto the rocks and it was beautiful and misty. So for today we are going to continue our journey along the Mekong through Bueng Kan with the aim of reaching Nakhon Phanom. It might take a day, it might take two. There is a lot to see between here and there, and I am not in any rush. So let's just pack up, let's get on the road, and let's just go slow. Leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning when all your clothes are still wet from the previous day isn't the most fun, but we've got so many adventures ahead of us today, and with great weather forecasted, let's just get a move on. Before I left this area, I wanted to fly my drone once more. This region is so gorgeous, and I'm seldom in this area. I wanted to take the opportunity to take some photographs and to get some footage of the nearby three whale rock. Okie dokie, I love these little side quest missions. So the only reason why I need this drone shot is because I'm at such a beautiful, iconic location here in Thailand. I like to have footage of all of the iconic places here in Thailand, and it would be useful to have some footage and some photographs for my future travel guides about Thailand. And since I'm right next to this beautiful red granite rock, which is where the three whales are, I've just driven around through the rubber tree plantations this morning, and I'm just going to try and see if I can get some drones. I'm only about 500 meters away, but I'm not actually, in the park, so I should be able to just get over there with the drone. So yeah, that was mission success, and it wasn't long before I encountered another stunning scene just on the side of the road, and I had to pull over and of course share with you this beautiful moment. Reason 47,212 why I love Thailand. So I'm just driving along, me and Zelda, just driving along, just admiring the view, and I just pull up at this beautiful bridge and there's just the most incredible view of Bueng Kan, the red rock granite wall, which the three whales are a part of, and it's just incredible. And there's a man just out there on his little wooden boat. It is just the most beautiful scene. Yeah, what a scene. And further along, there was a stunning rock just rising up from the ground. Now, I have been here before, and so I had to come and revisit, because what I'm about to share with you all is one of Thailand's truly hidden gems. Okay, am I excited to show you this place or what? This is somewhere that I've been so excited to revisit and to share with you. Behind me here, it's just one of the most incredible looking places, isn't it? So this is known as one of Thailand's most beautiful, but also one of the most dangerous temples, because it's on this beautiful rock and it just rises up out of the sky. And they've built walkways and pathways, and there are temples and there are shrines built into the rock, onto the rock. And yeah, you just need, as you can imagine, a little bit of a solid stomach to circle your way up and through the stairways and the pathways, because they're just hugging and bolted into the side of the rock. And it's just, it's quite the ordeal to get up there. And the last time I went up there, I got so lost, because on the top there's like a forest. And I just was going around in circles and around in circles, and I spent hours up there completely lost. So I'm not going to try and repeat that experience. Instead, this time I'm just going to try and discover different areas, because I kind of got a little bit flustered last time and I left quite early. So what I'd like to do is delve a little bit deeper. There's an absolutely gorgeous spire temple here. There's also this gorgeous monument here with these fountains, and there's a flash of gold up there, and it's just, oh my god, the water, the gardens, the landscaping, it's top notch. I just love all of it. Just like, look at all this detailing here with these wooden statues. Hello, little doggy. Hello. Oh, he's wagging his tail. Say bye, mate. Oh, dinga. Honestly, I've travelled all over Thailand back to front at this point. And this place, this one's a special one. I can't wait for you to see this. The trail opens at 8 in the morning, and yeah, get up there early to avoid the heat. You don't need a guide, but the signs are all in Thai, and it is very easy to get lost up here, trust me. My best advice is just to go slow and keep a memory of which ladders and turns that you take. The first of many places to pay your respects. It's beautiful. It seems to be made completely out of iron or copper. I'm not quite sure. It's gorgeous. Sun's come out, so I'm going to leave my jacket here because I'm starting to sweat. Now, the ladders and the stairs are not exactly in the best condition these days, but we will brave on regardless. Whew. Putting all of my faith right now in a rickety, mouldy, old wooden ladder. Look at it. Such a beautiful marvel of nature, engineering, and human spiritual creativity. I think what makes Bueng Kan and this region so special is these landscapes, these terrains that rise up. Three Whale Rock is the big, long granite wall. This temple is on a little sprouting mushroom of rock amongst what is basically flatlands, just as far as the eye can see. Isaan is such a flat, fertile land. It's where Thailand does most of its palm oil, rubber tree, rice growing, fruit growing. All of the farming here is mainly done in Isaan. It's just a huge handle of land, lots of water available. And so landscapes like this are very unique, and don't they just put it to good use? So let's just keep walking and see what we can find. My goal is to try and find the little temple on the little pinnacle on the far side. I couldn't find that last time. Back then I was a lot more scared of heights than I am now. So I couldn't really handle it. You know, it pains me, it breaks my heart that 90% of the people who come to Thailand don't know this stuff exists. The true Thai experience is out here. Not just here on the Mekong, not just here in Bueng Kan, but just set your sails for the wind. Go in any random direction, go to any random province. If you're unsure, just search for it on my channel and you'll see what there is to do, where there is to stay. That'll break down a little bit of the apprehension, but just do it. Get out here, get amongst it. It's what this channel's all about, trying to show you different corners of the world, different corners of Thailand as well. Ow! I was gonna rest here stoically to finish my point. Now I'm bleeding. Just come to Thailand. Okay, this is coming back to me now. I think I remember I went up here to avoid any more of the scary balcony walks. Honestly, I remember being so petrified and looking for any excuse to just not do this. But isn't it gorgeous? Look at this. The scriptures and the instructions. I mean, some would call this graffiti, but it all kind of just seems to be part of it all. Look, they even have CCTV. Why would they have CCTV? There must be something important. There's a lock here. A safe. Oh my goodness. I didn't see this last time. This is so cool. There's a man in here. The camera's pointing at me, so they're obviously making sure nobody vandalizes it. This must be a very sacred thing. I'm sorry, I don't know. But that's the mystery of some places to me. But wow, what a beautiful little corner, a little nook. Wow, this is so cool. Look at this guy. What a view he has. Okay, we're nearly there. It's funny, isn't it, how you change over years? Like, I've changed since I was last here. It's probably 3 years ago I was here. 3 years ago, not only was I scared of heights, but I wasn't really sure who I was. I didn't know what direction my life was going to take. I had my motorcycle, I was driving around Thailand, I was making YouTube videos, but at that point I was still just taking a break from teaching. I didn't know the YouTube thing was going to be successful. I was just enjoying myself. Now, you know, I have a home, I have a fiance, I have like myself together a little bit, and still lots of pieces of the puzzle to put together. But sometimes it's a really nice thing to revisit places and not only see how the place has changed, what's improved, what got worse, what got run down, what got renovated, but to think about how you've changed. What part of you did you renovate? What part of you has crumbled away? We finally made it to the farthest point along the ladders and the bridges and the balconies to what is basically just a shack with a great view. You know, I'm not quite sure what the significance is. There might be another statue in here. But my goodness, gracious me. The views are to die for. This is the beginning of the rock face that goes all the way to Three Whale Rock. And it's such a privilege for me to share these locations because I know for a fact, not a lot of people will make it here. So it's great to show you what is here. And my goodness, oh wow, this is very beautiful. Multiple statues in multiple positions. Another safe, which I don't understand that significance. That's quite cool. Maybe you can come and try the lock, and if you are the one who figures out the code, you get to keep what's inside. I just made that up, but sometimes it's nice to make things up. and quite the place to come and meditate, I would imagine, if you can make it all the way here. Not many people are going to be here, guys. Not only is it not really known or on the touristy route, but even Thai people would get a little bit scared. Only the bravest would make it to this little cave. Gonna head back down, jump back on Zelda, and head in that direction towards a waterfall that I heard is just incredible, and not far from here, about 20 minutes. Another mission success here in Bueng Kan, and what a morning we were having. Right, DJ, play some tunes and let's get a groove on. 2 hours of incredible riding later, I had found my next destination, and this is somewhere I've never been before. I've just parked up Zelda here, and behind me I've just bought a ticket for a boat. 50 baht. And this is going to take us upstream to a very special waterfall. I've seen and heard great things about this, guys, so I'm really excited. Safety first. The boat trip was beautiful, and it was surprisingly peaceful and went pretty deep into the forest. I got a glimpse of some monkeys, I saw some birds and some fish. It was like a mini safari en route to this very remote waterfall.
You watch the world from the place beneath the willow, the willow.
Okay, we're here.
So many years, too many
And we've come
tears on your
quite far into the forest.
on your head.
Definitely, you need a boat. I've brought sun cream and a pair of shorts because I'm really fingers crossed hoping that you can swim in this. I'm pretty sure you can. In fact, I think there's quite a unique thing about this waterfall, but I don't know if it's the right time of year. I'm not quite sure. That's cool. Okay, looks like there's a ranger here just checking that there's no alcohol. No alcohol allowed. And then this is where we must pay a little bit more. So that 50 baht just covers the boat, which is fair enough. Seems to be, I'm guessing that's 200 baht for a foreigner. We're still not there. Where are we going? We've got a bit of an adventure ahead of us. Okie dokie, I think we're about to get a first glimpse. Let's have a little look here. Oh, it's a big open space. See people swimming, that's good. Wow. Oh, I just saw someone slip and really hurt their ass. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful on this waterfall. Oh, geez. Oh, there's people slipping and sliding all over the place. Okay, that person that I just saw slip, I don't think she's very well. So I'm going to run back to the rangers and let them know. Somebody slipped and hurt themselves. Can you come and help?
มีคนลื่นล้มแล้วบาดเจ็บคุณมาช่วยหน่อยได้ไหม
Rescue team en route. Yeah, just as I was coming over the brow, admiring the view, I just saw this woman just completely slip, and she might have whacked her head on the rock, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully she's fine. I'm not going to get any closer or continue this storyline because I think she's okay. She seems to be sitting up now. I thought, she probably just like whacked her back or something. She's probably fine. But I just wanted to share that little segment so that you know that it is very slippy, and things like this do happen in Thailand. It might seem like it's completely hazard-free because everyone's carefree and everything's fine always. It's not always fine. Accidents do happen. So what makes this waterfall unique and special is the fact that it is very slippy, and you can slide when the weather permits and the water levels are just correct. Not only can you swim and enjoy, but you can actually slide like a water park. So as the water comes down this smooth, soft rock, it creates a sort of stream effect, which apparently I've seen you can follow. I don't know which are the safe slider parts. My goal is to kind of like follow the kids. I'm sure the kids know. And then if it looks fun, and if it looks like it's not going to hurt too much, I might give it a go. Okay, I found where the kids are sliding. Sanuk mai? Sanuk? Oh, that looks safe. Sanuk เหรอ
ใช่ใช่เยี่ยมเลย
เยี่ยมเลยเหรอ
ใช่สนุก
Sanuk? Okay, oh look.
เล่นไปเลย
Oh, be careful.
เดี๋ยวโดดให้ดู
Okay.
เดี๋ยวจะทำให้ดูนะ
Okay, he wants to show me. Yes, I knew the boys would lead me to the fun. Oi. Sanuk mai?
สนุกไปเลยสนุกมากเลยสนุกมากเลย
I'm too fat. Oh, there we go. Movement. Woo! Woohoo! Oh! 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 Hello! Oh! Big finish! Oh! Ouch! Yeah, I'm not exactly the most nimble and waterfall ready person, but these kids grabbed my camera and they decided to be the YouTubers today. I think they wanted to show off their skills of riding the waterfall, and my camera's waterproof, so what the hell. This waterfall, 10 out of 10 for beauty, 10 out of 10 for adventure, 0 for health and safety, but who cares, right?
ชื่ออะไร
Kumche alai. Paddy.
ผมชื่อบอส
Bot. Nice to meet you, Bot. High five. There are more levels and surprises at this waterfall, but you can come and explore it on your own. Pack a lunchbox, pack some drinks, and you can spend the whole afternoon here. But since we've got way more to discover in this region, let's keep a move on, let's keep exploring this incredible province. And about an hour later, something appeared on the roadside that piqued my curiosity. As I was making my way back to the Mekong, I saw this huge cliff, this massive mountain almost, and something was gold and shimmering on the top, but it was too far for me to make out. But I did have an idea. There is an almighty temple perched on the edge of that cliff. I have absolutely no idea if we can reach it, if it's worth going up there. So what I will quickly do is I'll fly my drone and do a little bit of recon. So yes, as you can see, this temple perched on the edge of this mountain looks truly amazing. I just had to figure a way out of reaching the top. Google Maps showed absolutely no roads leading to the top, so that got me wondering, how do you get up there? I did see a place, however, that I think we should drive to because it might lead us to the trail. You know when you can just tell that you found somewhere pretty cool? From what I can imagine, what I can gather, this beautiful rock, again, Bueng Kan, you're spoiling us with your beautiful rocks. Obviously, the drone footage has revealed there is something at the top, something quite unique and very beautiful, and I can't wait to get up there, but I think getting up there might be a struggle because it doesn't exactly look like a walk in the park to get all the way up there, does it? Traveling Thailand, it's like a spiritual experience because you're just driving around, you see something, you stop, it blows your mind, you drive somewhere else, you see something, you stop, it blows your mind. Wow. Look at this. I mean, already it's ridiculously beautiful. I haven't seen anything like this before. This is totally unique. And this isn't even the beginning of the trail. I feel like I'm gonna sweat. Just around the corner, I found what we were looking for, but there was a slight issue. Okay, good news and bad news. The good news is, this is the entrance to the Naka Cave hike up to the beautiful temple experience, and there are a lot of people here who are all having lunch and drinking water and recovering because it looks quite strenuous. The bad news is the cutoff to go up there is at 2 o'clock, and I've missed the cutoff, not by very much, to be honest. It's 20 minutes past, and they just will not let me go up there. But that's okay, because not far from here is the Mekong. I'll just go find a nice guest house, relax by the river, and we'll come and do this tomorrow. But what I'll do to save you hassle, because I really want to include this in the Bueng Kan episode, the only reason why I haven't gone up there is 20 minutes. So let me just cut to tomorrow, early in the morning, when I'm going to go up there. And I just wanted to be transparent. I didn't just magically get off the bike and go up there. I missed the cutoff. So let's just include the hike in the next section of the video. Okie dokie, welcome to the Naka Cave trailhead. So I've come back, it's the following morning, nice and early. They open at 6, I got here at like 6:30, and I've got myself a guide. I've just paid 500 baht for a guide, 100 baht for entrance into the national park, and I've just signed my life away. I'm not sure what to expect, but I just feel like this is going to be such a unique, wonderful thing because it's quite expensive. So that normally means it's going to be a big thing. There's a guide, so that means that's mandatory. You can't just walk up here on your own. So it's obviously going to be a very beautiful and important place that they want to make sure is kept well. But what's up there, I don't know. I really don't know. Obviously, we saw the beautiful statue on the top, but that's not what I think is the jewel. I think the jewels are inside the caves and just the experience alone. We're beginning by going through the jungle. Okay, so I've lost my guide. I don't think he could keep up with me even after the first flight of stairs. He was huffing and puffing. I'm fresh off the TMB, so I'm fit as a fiddle. This rock, by the way, you can see why they call it the Naka Cave or the Naka Cave, right? Because that beautiful serpent that you see outside so many temples, we've seen so many of them on this trip. Well, this rock looks like the scales of a serpent. It looks like maybe Naga is in the cave, on its way into the cave, and like a part of its body is snaking out, and it's kind of like creating this effect that this rock could be, according to legend, obviously. But it's just staircase. Whew. Beautiful. Okay, the sweat is starting to come. But look at this, they've like built the ladders in between the cracks of the rocks. Wow, this province is just so beautiful, so underrated. Even me, I've been here before. I skipped most of the beauty of this province without knowing it. It feels so good to be back, sharing with you more of this untouched beauty. Bueng Kan. Just look at these rocks, look at these trees, look at these forests, look at these bloody stairs. Again, this rock here is very scaly, almost as if the serpent has snaked out of the cave once more. This is like a corridor where both sides are the scales of the serpent. And there's this beautiful entrance into the cave. I've caught up with another guide and another group, which is good. You're not allowed to touch it, but I would love to touch it. Try to remember not to touch. What's really interesting is seeds must have fallen through the cracks, and the trees have somehow, like against all odds, grown up through the crack in the wall and crack in the rock, and they've reached sunlight, and they're thriving now. Anyway, we're going to continue through this beautiful rock, and wow, this is epic. This is so epic. If you're into geology, if you're into nature. I'm trying my best not to touch anything. Okay, there's a beautiful statue here, and the group was just praying, so I let them do their thing, taking some pictures of the wild animals that call this cave home. Also, look, my guide! Woo! He caught me up. He found me. He was like, bloody hell. Okay, so let's go. You know how it is if you've done the hiking in Thailand, you know, it's a bit slower pace than normal. So I just had to keep going. This is the Naga's head. because that's the head. This is the ear. This is the ear. And he just told me that you're supposed to whisper something that you want, and the snake will try its best to make it happen. I just said something, but I'll let you guys whisper something in its ear. Are you ready? Think of something that you want. Okay, and whisper it now. Let's see if he can make it happen. It's so cool to be able to walk on this beautiful rock. Oh, look at the view. Whew. So I'm at. The good thing about my guide catching me up is he's telling me little things now. See that little puddle? Just looks like a puddle. But that is the serpent's eye. And then when you actually look at it, it does kind of look like an eye. And the whole landscape here, the whole thing, is this tily, scaly, fishy, snaky effect. And it's just amazing. And some sections you're not allowed to walk on, and some you are. I mean, if you weren't allowed to walk on it, you would not be able to do this hike because you're just walking on it constantly. And there are flashes of gold in the distance. This is one of the coolest things I've done in Thailand. 100% make a trip up to Bueng Kan. I mean, look at the things we've already seen. The 3 whale rock, the beautiful slider waterfall, and now this, plus many more things. Because we're not going to cover Bueng Kan completely in this video, I can tell. I think we're going to have to continue our adventures in the next episode, but don't worry, not quite finished yet. We have to make it to the stupa and to the temple. So it's pretty cool up here. It's just a big plateau. So yes, it was pretty sweaty going up the stairs and the ladders, but this top section is pretty much flat. And look, we recognize this from the drone shot, don't we? We got so lucky as well with this blue sky, this bright sun. It's just shimmering, glistening off the gold leaf. Let's have a look at the front. I remember this banister. Do you remember we saw the kids and the Thai woman up there? Oh wow. There we go. That is gorgeous. In the distance, I can see the 3 whale rock and the other rock with the temple on that we went to earlier. I can see a beautiful lake that when I drove past, actually, I saw boat trips going on that. So I might go back down there and discover that in the next episode, because in that direction roughly is Nakhon Phanom, which is our next destination. Oh, there's a breeze up here. There's a view to just rival any view I've ever seen in Thailand. The distant mountains. This is epic. This is so epic. I'm so glad I came up here. And thank you to the person who recommended the Naka Cave. It's not quite finished yet. There's a few little places we'll go to, which I'll share with you in a piece of music towards coming back down, because I feel like this video is already so long and I've shared a lot. But come to Bueng Kan. Come to Bueng Kan. Now, I think I mentioned we would make it all the way to Nakhon Phanom today in this video, but we just did so much, and I just kind of want this video to be its own little thing, this little adventure in Bueng Kan. I think this province deserves its own proper adventure. And so if you want to watch me continue a little bit more down the road into Bueng Kan, along the Mekong, and into one of my favorite places, Nakhon Phanom, then don't worry, relax, because you can click right here, right now, and you can watch that. But here in real time, I'm going to go for a nice stroll down the Mekong and then edit this video and have an early night.